I'm not sat in the right place. Good start. That's somewhat in the right place, I guess. Right. Control C. Driver streams. Control V. And hello to anybody who's currently watching. Good evening. We're here for round 5 of the championship at Fuji. So hopefully we can have a decent night tonight. Better one than our double points, which is actually my drop score, which is fucking brilliant. So yeah, hit that follow button, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well, which this video will be uploaded over the weekend, I believe. So have that follow as well. And we have snow and rain. Snow. Fucking snow. Kill me. Right, let's put a post live now. Link in the bio. Today. Hopefully we can stay out of trouble. Apparently there's a couple of people taking double points tonight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so probably hopefully just stay out of trouble.
What circuits we got left to come?
So after this is Texas Road Course.
Right.
Then it's Autumn Park. Then we have Rapuna Park, Laguna, and I think that's it for double points. I might have missed one. Hang on. Calendar. Texas Road Course, Autumn Park, Long Beach, Rapuna Park, Laguna are the ones left to take double points. Then it's Nürburgring and then Spa.
Not too sure where I'm going to take mine, to be honest. I don't think it really matters in the grand scheme of things.
Well,
last week would have been a good week for me to take it, in hindsight.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You can't predict, isn't it? Like you said, hindsight's a beautiful thing. So it's tricky, isn't it? Why can't I share? Oh, someone's watching. Hello, that somebody. Hello, 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 hello. Hit that follow button if you haven't done so already. I'm trying to figure out how to share my bloody yeah, you know. That's the one. That's what I'm looking for. Share to copy, I guess. Where's Instagram? More, edit. Ditch that off. Paste. Yeah, that's what we wanted. Done. Right. Oh, oh, it's already in my... Sweet. Ready to rumble. Let me hear you say. Just spam everyone. Actually, no, don't spam them. Boom. Right. Now all the promoting's done and out of the way. Fuji, Mount Panorama. They had some a lot of inquiries last night for the Pro-Ams, so this should be interesting for tonight. Oh, God, I need to sort this chair out. It's so clunky. Can we start now? Please, I'm ready to go. Aiden, hi, how are you? I'm very well, Aiden. How are yourself? Thank you for dropping in and dropping a view. Hit the follow button if you haven't done so. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. Dreading this race because we've got snow and rain forecast for this one. So, great. Considering the Pro-Ams had bloody dry all night long. We literally just been caught up in a blizzard in this round. Literally.
Slightly unfair.
The Pro-Am boys will be like, wow, you're the better drivers, you should be able to drive in it.
That's it, yeah.
It'll be good for the stream, I guess, to have a bit of rain and snow. Good, I might join if I can. Sadly not, mate. This is a closed league. But if you are interested in signing up for joining a league, then have a look at Simplay Motorsport. Currently live on YouTube now. This is what we're racing in. So make sure you have a look at that. Hit the follow and like, subscribe to their channel. And like I said, they're live right now. We do have a couple other events available. World Endurance and Formula 1 I think we are doing as well. So if you're interested in that, give them a like and a follow. They're on Facebook, Discord, and all that lot. Me and my teammate Biggs are defending Constructors Champions for the pros. Because we've been doing bits in the Porsche. Now we moved to McLaren and it's not going as smoothly. Not as smoothly. It could be going better.
We're getting there. We're getting there. Our time will come.
It will hook up. I reckon there's a couple of good circuits coming up though for the McLaren. Like I think Autumn Park is going to be good there.
It'd be good there. It wasn't too bad last week either, was it? Really?
Nah.
It was qualifying. It was all McLarens at the front qualifying, wasn't it? Top 5 or?
Yeah, near enough. But no, I think it will be quite good there. Laguna, I think it might be quite good. Long Beach, I'm not sure. Might have to adjust the bump stop or something along those lines there. But no. Hopefully there's some good rounds. Texas is going to be shit. I don't think I've spoken to a single driver who's actually looking forward to Texas. I just don't think any of them are happy about it, to be honest.
Sometimes that can be a good thing though. If you go out and just be consistent, if everyone else just tries too hard and they're not really that interested, make silly mistakes.
Yeah. Yeah, true. I think the problem is like you want the high less downforce in the banking and the straight. But then the infield is so much tighter than Daytona's infield, so you don't have as much grip, so you have to tweak the mechanical grip. So, what's taking so long? I don't understand what's taking so long. Are you still in the lobby as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're like, it's now 3 minutes past, so strange one. Normally we're bang on 8 o'clock, but tonight we're a bit slow. Most kilometers is the Porsche. Oh my god. That's going to change to the LMP2 by the end of the season. Oh, come on, Matt. Let's get going. I'm already bricking it as it is. They haven't started the stream yet on YouTube, lol. Yeah, I'm not sure why we're just waiting to get going. Once we're in the lobby, we will be underway, Aiden. So I'm not sure what we're waiting for. Like I said, we're normally bang on 8 o'clock, but if you linger around now, you should be able to see all the action from the outboard. There's commentators obviously commentating on the race as well, so have a look. But right now, we're not getting underway, and I don't know why. It wasn't like this the Pro-Am. We were solid. We got started. We were on time. We were ready to go. Midpoint of the season. Next race, Biggs.
Was it?
Yeah, I feel like the season's gone pretty quick so far.
It has actually. Yeah.
The World Endurance Championship's dragging. Ah, there we go. Yeah.
How are you getting on in that?
Well, I was F class, but back to U class for me. Oh, okay. You might get improvements in this league because obviously we drive a lot cleaner and safer, so you might get improvements here. Not well, if I'm honest, mate. I've been taken out twice by AIs, which doesn't help.
Yes, I did see that. Yeah.
Sutties and Garys, I swear they had vendetta on me, I swear. Ben Parkey's has gone and broken the lap record in the LMP2s at Monza, so
Okay.
yeah, I will struggle to beat him. I've just noticed when the time is for the practice session. That's midnight, that is. Good start, Matt. Unless I'm reading that wrong. Unless it's different. Unless it's different in the session, I don't know. Yeah. Alright, okay, is that midnight? Yeah, that's midnight. For fuck's sake. Oh, whatever. So this is going to be a pointless session. Right, and away we go for the most pointless practice session. We are in the McLaren. Currently second in the championship myself, and Fury still leads the title. But we're just going to go out and do a long run test.
Alright, we've got some snowfall on the circuit. Just take it real steady.
Yes, we do have snowfall. Nicely done, Matt. And he goes on to me for messing up sessions. So anyone's new to my channel, the Simplay session runs like this. We get a 20-minute practice session before we get underway for the night. We get a 10-minute quali for race 1, so everyone can qualify. And then we go into the race, which is about 30 minutes long. For around here, it's 18 laps. We have to do a pit stop within a pit window, which is lap 3 to 14, I think I said. So we have to pit within that window. We don't have to change nothing. We don't have to do any adjustments. We don't have to add fuel. We just need to make a pit stop. And then obviously go through the race. Then we go to race 2. Then it's, how many we got? So 14 of us. So the top 7 won't be allowed to qualify. Top 7 can't qualify, while the rest can, and we're going to a reverse qualifying, and then the same length race, and again same pit stop for race 2. Like I said, we're just gonna do just a long run. I think a couple of people are moaning in the Discord. Maze Gamer we're missing. So this is a lap of Fuji. As we go down to turn 1, heavy braking zone into the hairpin. Very easy to run wide out of the hairpin. We're going a little bit sideways through there. We are carrying quite a lot of fuel on this lap. Then down into turn 2, very fast left-hander, which I've made a pick 0 of. Tyres are still cold. And then into a long turn 3. Got to take your time coming round. And then into turn 4, another weird braking zone. Again, I'm just warming the tyres up, getting it together. I'm not looking for raw pace, I'm just seeing if my race pace is good. Bit of a slide on exit there. Have fun. I will be on Project Cars 2 anyway. Thank you, Aiden, and thank you for dropping in. I hope you give me a follow. That would be nice to see, but thanks for the support. We get down into turn 1, try and get a bit better. Get a little bit more grip on the tyres, if we can. Kind of a pointless session really, because it's at night. Much better, tidier lap there. Which will put us on provisional pole. And that's with a full fuel. As Maze Gamer joins the session and completely lagged me out there. Beautiful stuff. just go facing the wrong way. Just hit that puddle. Second to last corner, mate. Just be careful with the puddle forming on the exit.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I just drove straight through it. Should give me a bit more temperature in the tyres. I'm definitely going to make sure I overfuel this time.
Yeah, after last week, so.
Exactly. Oh, and I will warn you on pit entry, 2 massive puddles.
Might give that a go at the end of the session.
One on the left hand side as you enter, and then as soon as you get like towards the braking board, like the pit limiter boards, massive one across. My car just genuinely feels nicer. I don't know why.
Definitely taken about 3 laps to warm up.
Yeah. I'm only 7/10 off of Fury, and I think that's quali pace from him.
I've got no idea where I'm losing time. There's a couple of corners where I think I'll probably make a second lap. Where I'm losing.
You know that long right-hander?
Yeah.
Are you braking? Are you trying to keep it pinned? What?
I'm sort of hugging the inside. About
See,
halfway round I go out wide a bit.
Yeah.
Cut back in.
I'm letting the engine
sort of
brake in.
holding it. Yeah, sort of holding it in third gear and on and off.
The other thing I might be able to suggest, you know the second hairpin, like before, like the chicaney bit.
Yes, yeah.
You can really get on the curb on that hairpin. You can really ride the curb. If anything, it straightens the car up and gives a nice line through that corner. But most corners at the end, I'm like first gear and I'm short shifting everywhere.
Yeah, I've been giving that a go. Definitely helps.
And also to help turn the car a little bit on the front, I've been using like 25% throttle power to get the balance and try and get the nose to turn in.
Okay, yeah.
So I'll brake straight, nice and straight, try not to trail brake, and then let the car roll round, and as soon as I start coming out of the apex, I'm just like 25% just getting the nose to turn, and it's working. And then once I know I can go full throttle, I'm nailing it. But at the minute it's constant low 45s from me on this long run. Right, I'm going to come into the pits on this lap. As I go pretty much green in the final sector. Lovely. Watch out for the puddles on exit of the pit entry.
Just found 9.5 tenths from somewhere.
That's just taking it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I've learned. Yeah, just come off the aggression a little bit and it seems to hook up a little bit better. Probably riding that curve probably found you more time, didn't it?
It was the last sector, that last twisty bit. I just really slowed it down.
That's where all the time is won or lost in the final sector, I think. you can be squeaky clean everywhere else. Like you could be purple sector 1 or purple sector 2, but if you're not perfect in the final sector, this kind of waste of time, innit? Love that lag. Well, now it's top 8 can't qualify.
About the pit lane puddles.
Yeah, nasty, aren't they?
Yeah. Just going to go out to do one more. And go just out in, back in. Enough time to do that.
Don't think the lap records are going to get broken tonight.
Pit lane's not nice. I think in the race that's going to be just crawl into the pits.
Yeah. Everyone was waiting for me. So we finished the session fastest. Where am I losing time to Fury? Sector 1 is where I'm losing time. I think that's just the grunt of the Mercedes. Where are you losing time, Biggs?
Sector 2 is my worst, looking at that.
Yeah. You're not far off Sector 3. I think again it's just being patient through that sector.
Sector 1 I'm quicker than others around me, but
yeah.
I'm losing a lot compared to everyone else in Sector 2.
Okay, the snow is falling, and you're going to have to take it really careful out there.
Oh mate, if someone's mad enough to try it, there's a dry line.
Is it?
But I don't think it will last long enough, that's the thing.
No, I don't think you'll get to the end of your flying lap, will you?
No.
Dry line, these first couple of laps can be crucial.
Yeah, there's no dry line in the second half.
Go on.
It's gone. If someone's mad enough to try it, it's worth doing.
Fair play to him.
Andy's nailed the lap, I haven't got close enough to him. No. Gary seems to be struggling a little bit.
I think the best of the track's gone. I'm losing loads of time now.
Yeah, I can't gain anything. I've gone in for fresh tyres thinking that might help me, but I don't think it will. Yeah, I think the best of the conditions are gone. Apologies for my heavy breathing. It's only qualifying, score points in the race. This will be my last timed run. Yeah, the best of the conditions are gone. No one's improving.
But I'm like 4 turns in and half a second down.
I'm a second down in the final corner. The best of the conditions are gone, mate. It's kind of...
Yeah, it was that first sort of 4 or 5 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well, it's really the first lap, I think.
Oh, what an awful qualifying for me.
Where'd you end up?
13, I think.
Yeah, 13th, mate. Oh well. Can only go up.
I can't go much lower.
14th. Now Mazes pipped you. Right. This is going to be an interesting race. Where did I lose time? Sector 1 again, Sector 2. It was the final sector I lost all that time. Hey hey, I'd rather be behind those 3, to be honest. BT Tiger with a penalty. I got Arjun and Emo guy behind me, so it should be interesting. Little H out-qualified Gary, Jesus. Let's see what we can do here. No, I have no real game plan going into this race. I really don't. See what happens after lap 1, really, kind of thing.
My aim is not last after that performance.
$18 laps worth of fuel. Fucking change that to 20. Just to be sure. Because I'm not being underfueled again. I'm just paranoid now about the fuel. I have 20 laps worth. My stream says it, 20 laps worth. So if I fuck this up, then I don't know what I've done, or this McLaren is just so high on fuel. Oh, right, here we go. The nerves kicking in now, mate. I'm gonna have a shit start as well because it's the McLaren. And then the wet makes it worse. Actually, it might benefit as it's quite sluggish on the line. It might grip up better.
I was going to say the McLaren's not that good in the dry, is it, on the starts?
No.
Probably one of the worst cars.
Probably, but with it being a sluggish car, maybe it'll grip up quicker.
Level it out a bit, mightn't it?
Possibly, yeah. Right. Let's do this. Someone always leaves it last, don't they? Fuck me, man.
You're back down with me.
Yeah, I tried to make a move on Emo guy and it failed miserably. I think I'm just trying that a little bit too hard.
Gives me a bit more confidence to see something in the McLarens back here.
Hiya Toyota Chaser, how's it going? Thing is, with a wet race, you've really got to be on it because anyone can make a mistake. fuck's sake. Trying so hard to gain time and I lost time then.
When are you thinking of pitting?
As soon as I get engine damage, but I ain't got none yet. So, mate, feel free to pit first if you like. As soon as I get onto the back of this Mercedes train, I think.
Well, I'm behind you, but only completely.
My pressures have gone through the roof. I'm going to go pretty much to the end, Big, so you pick whenever you want. sake.
Go, go, go!
Fucking long ass pit lane, man. That's worked a fucking treat, that has. I am right behind the leaders now. No grip in the tyres, that's not good, but you know. sake, I need to clear these two. Whoa! How the hell did I recover that to second? I don't know, but
well done with that. That was good.
oh my god, man! I don't know how I recovered that. I spent so long behind BT and Emo. Sorry, I went so quiet, man. I just was in the zone.
I just went absolutely nowhere in that race.
Where did you finish in the end?
P10.
Still points, mate. It's better than P16.
Yeah, still points, and I can qualify, so...
Yeah, I think the problem is that this McLaren's such a tricky sod to get right in the wet, and once it is right, it's literally on the limit. So, do you know what? I might actually end up having a win because Gary spun across the line.
Did he?
He did.
That's a penalty now, isn't it, for doing that? Or
I believe so. I might put it in. That might give me.
At least.
Yeah, I might put it in.
I know it's in the rules. There's something about it in there.
Yeah. Oh, mate. Oh, that was the drive of my life. I went so long, and when I came back out, I was 3 or 4 seconds behind the leaders.
You're on the podium. Top job. You earned that one today.
Woo! I'll take second. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, you should be pleased with that. Especially at one point, you were back with me, weren't you? After that.
Yeah, I was like what 12 seconds behind, and to recover back at least 10 seconds to Gary. I'll take that. I feel like Emo Guy is going to put something in on me, but I don't think it will be fair because he tried a move that wasn't going to work, if I'm honest. Yeah. So, Emo Guy, your lag is ridiculous. It is bad. It is bad. Yes, boy. I'm happy with that. Yes, 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 yes. Second. Probably yes, yes, yes. That makes up for Bruno. Oh. I think Gary's on double points as well. I think
a couple were on it, aren't they?
I think there's 3 on double points. Andy still hasn't taken his, so I don't know if he's taken his. But nonetheless, second place, I'll take that. Alright, considering at one point I was 10th. I managed to get away with no damage when I hit him, though, guys, so... And I had enough fuel! I've got to change the pressures. They were all over the shot in that race. All over the shot.
Mine were okay, but the 2 right-hand side tyres were stone cold by the end.
Mine were getting cold, but they weren't stone cold. Yeah. Oh, I'll take that P2 from the disaster of a start and disaster of qualifying. And I think race 2 is basically the same conditions. Right, mate, I've got a interview. I will catch you in a bit. Alright.
I'll be qualifying by the time you get back.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, I'll speak to you in a bit.
Mate, that was wicked.
Yeah, sorry them last few corners, Andy. That was sort of like we were both in puddles, just banging each other to bits.
No, there was no. Yeah, no, there was no foul play or anything. You know, that shit happens when it's wet. So we were sliding around, both of us sliding down everywhere.
Do you know in the past, Dan, when you said Gary is the luckiest bastard alive?
Hi.
I think you've just had a bit of that luck tonight.
That was the drive of my fucking life.
Nicky, I'm going to pop to the toilet. Can you just text BT to remind him it's the end of pit lap 4 to pit?
Okay.
I knew as soon as I came out of that last corner that Dan would be flashing me as he went past, so I was ready for it. I thought I'd just give you a few flashes before you did it.
Do you know
to me.
what? I was quite happy to conceal with third. You know, I was quite happy to just come around the final corner. I was like, okay, Gary and Andy are fucking gone. I spent too long behind Emo and BT. I was lapping quicker than you two by the end, and I was like, I'm stuck behind these two. Yeah, and I was keeping an eye.
Like a shitting dog.
We were slowing each other down like no tomorrow. We were literally
I lost 2 seconds behind Emo Guy and BT while they were too busy scrapping over one another. I eventually cleared them.
May's gamer, by the way. Holy shit! You cannot race with that guy.
No, that was a bit naughty.
Oh my lord!
Emo Guy's lags are pretty bad as well.
Apparently.
He was a bit pushy.
Gary, did you have a cheeky spin at the end?
Yeah, fuck it, I'll have the 5 points, I don't care. I was going fucking mental.
Nah, well done, mate. Congrats on the win. And congrats on the daughter?
Yes, mate.
Congratulations, mate.
Thank you. That's why I was revved up when I got home. I literally raced back from the hospital, fucking like Colin McRae. So I'd already had this practice.
And you knew it was snow. And you knew it was snow anyway. So you were like, right, pop the baby out. There we go. Right, catch you later. I'm on my way now.
Do you know the best thing about it?
What?
I totally forgot the weather.
It suited you.
I was looking for nice and dry.
And I bet you took double points, didn't you?
Yep.
I knew you fucking would. Did you, Andy?
No.
See, this is what's frustrating me.
Mine could be so many places. It could be Alton, it could be Laguna. Tempted to do it at Long Beach. I don't know. Any of those tracks. I could do it.
Long Beach is fucking brave.
Night, to be fair.
Long Beach is fucking brave.
Yeah,
I love Long Beach.
I love it, but I just don't like racing in it, especially when it's. I couldn't believe that I dropped it behind Emo Guy. I was so annoyed, so fucking annoyed, because I could just see you, Andy. I could just see you, Andy, getting further and further and further away. I was like, Emo Guy, get out of my fucking way.
During the pits, it evened out because I was comfortable in the lead. I had about 10 seconds, and I was sat in the pit box for about 12 seconds. Literally, I was there.
Oh,
for
I had
ages.
a 2-second pit stop. That's what brought me back
By
in.
the way,
I got 4% engine damage. I didn't realise. I had no idea that I was racking it up. I suddenly looked down at the bottom of the screen and it's like 4% engine. I was like, fuck's sake.
See, it took mine ages to get 1. I was like, for fuck's sake, I want to come in now. And then actually going longer helped me. So
I'm a radiator on 10%. 10% radiator out of it.
Before I went, that's probably why you're so much faster than me. I've got like 50% radiator.
Oh, you don't need anywhere near that.
Yeah, I know, but like...
Hey, I'm on 90.
Gary, you could go faster if you shut that.
I can't, no, my engine will blow up.
Dan, do you want to have a guess who's on double points?
Gary, he's just told me.
Yeah. Alright.
Who else?
And Emo Guy.
Yeah, I feel like he's not going to be happy with me.
Emo's always in a good position. What happened to him?
He tried to send it on me just after like the chicane corner. You got that like weird right-hander before you get towards the like last 2 corners.
Oh,
He
yeah.
tried sending on me on the inside, and I was already turning in, and he clipped the back of me, and he went round. So I was already. Well, we'll see if he puts anything in, but I personally think he wasn't really close enough. He sent one on BT and. Huh?
Me and Gary had a moment coming into that chicane, the really heavy braking zone one. Do you remember, Gary? I was right behind you trying to go around the turn, and there was a puddle in the middle of the track coming into the braking zone, and I tagged that puddle and like just gave you a tiny little tap in the rear.
Didn't feel anything.
I was really hoping you two were going to hit one another.
They were mentioning it on stream. They were like, "Oh, I don't know how he stopped that or something," but that was a close one.
It was. The trouble is, that corner, you can either lose like 3 seconds or you can gain 3 seconds. All within about 3 metres.
Dynamic
you take
touch.
quite a lot in the first part.
I don't want to buy followers
for the second, so you don't need to really. You don't need to hold anything back in the first part because the corner's not so elongated that you can save it in the second part. Whatever you take in the first, you can save it for the second as well.
Have you seen Smithy in that group chat?
No.
No.
He's put His brother put, what did I miss? Clive then went, Gary Leach ripping shit up, Little Leach actually turning up. And then he's just put an emoji of Rafiki lifting Simba and Conor McGregor prancing around the fucking octagon. Jesus Christ.
He love it, doesn't he?
Absolute legend. Are you in a party with Sutty?
Yes.
What did he fucking do?
Push the wrong button. He said, shit, I've exited the game, he said. I'll have to try and get back in. I said, Kelly done that last week and couldn't race. He just sat there watching. I think I prefer watching than driving, he said. Some good racing going on, he was saying.
To be fair, those first two laps, I was bricking it. Like, there was so many cars everywhere. I didn't know where to look or do. I was in the middle of all of it as well. I was like, this feels like Bruno all over again.
You looked a bit like Andy Neat, if I'm going to be honest.
Me?
Just tapping everybody here, there, and everywhere. It was just a bit strange to see you tap people.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was doing a bit of touring car driving, you know, something that I learnt from a guy called Matt, you know. So
yes.
Matt Neal.
He's an absolute legend, that boy.
Matt Neal. I tried that on Emo Guy and spun round, typical Matt Neal style.
Nah, lies.
Yeah, BT thought he was lap 4 Pit.
Yeah, end of.
Yeah, that's what his mistake was.
I was panicking because I kept going so long, and I was like, did Matt say 13 or did he say 12? I don't know.
End of 13.
Yeah, I know now because I looked now. But at the time, I was like, how long can I go? I can keep going. And then I was like, oh fuck it, I'll just come in the pits now.
Brilliant. Right, we're all here because I think Disco's done for tonight again.
Yeah, he is. He's not coming back for tonight.
He's really letting you down, man.
His rig was fucked. His accelerator pedal was staying on out of corners, and then he jacked the wheel in and went for the controller, but his left analog stick was fucked apparently.
Tell him to switch the accelerator. What's he got? A G29?
Yeah, he's got G29.
Tell him to switch the accelerator for the clutch. It works like a fucking dream. That's what I do.
Yeah, I think he tried that. I don't know what. Yeah,
no, not as in like he has to drive with left foot accelerator. As in actually change the pedals so the clutch is on the right side.
And swap
yeah,
them around.
that's what I've done because my left one's
I think he said
fucked.
he did it. I don't know where he is now with it. But...
Oh dear.
I need another nervous poo.
Thunderstorms, mate, isn't it?
Absolutely. Thunderstorms, heavy snow with heavy fog, yeah.
Lovely.
Oh my god, it's getting worse.
It was 100% by the end of the night, Gary.
Holy mackerel.
Welcome back then, ladies and gentlemen, to Simplay Motorsport, here for the 10th round of the season as we approach the halfway mark. Next week it's going to be a fascinating one to see who will be where at the halfway stage of the season. But for right now, we've got the top three in the commentary box for interviews. And I'm just going to quickly run through the championships, both drivers and constructors at the minute. Dan leads away 9 points ahead of Fury. Not the round Fury would have wanted, and Dan just being able to nab a second place at the end. Andy third, some 15 points off the back. But I tell you what, double points to use. He's still right in this game. Gary moves himself up to fourth, 25 points off the back. He is one of two drivers on double points tonight. What a night to take his double points and get his first race win. BT Targa in fifth place, obviously under that investigation for an early pit stop, but he's 54 points off the title lead. Biggs is sixth with Emo Guy in seventh. He's also the driver on double points tonight, so a lot to play for Emo Guy as well. Maze Gamer is in eighth, a couple of points behind him, with Peaceful dropping to ninth. Sutty 10th after missing that race. Argent down in 11th, tied now with Sutty, with Xmart a point behind the pair of them in 12th. Disco down in 13th, Monkey Boy 14th. Little Leach, Smithy said in a text message, nice to see him turn up to get a great solid result at the end. KLF down in 16th and at the back of the pack, and he's still going, is Kelly, but he's got a lot of work to do. But we'll start though with Andy, and Andy, what looked to possibly be a race win turned into a third.
I just bottled it at the end, last lap, not the first time, did the same thing at Watkins Glen in the second race. I was just pushing too hard. Once again, getting greedy. I don't know if I'll ever learn. I don't think I will. There's a little disclaimer there, I probably won't. But yeah, I tried and it failed. So yeah.
Yeah, you had the pace out there in the race. You had the pace in qualifying yet again. It's another qualifying that's gone from pole to no conversion into the race win. But the pace is there in that BMW, and it's showing that it can drive in the wet.
Yeah, it's just good in the wet. The BMW is fine. I know it's got a bit of a reputation, but from what I can see, it's quite an easy car to drive in the wet. I've driven the Lambo, I've driven the Ferrari. Both of those cars are a nightmare in the wet, but this car, I love it. So I don't know, maybe it's just a different stage in my sim racing career possibly, but yeah, definitely find it quite a breeze to drive in the wet.
Obviously the pace there in qualifying, are you a bit disappointed that you couldn't convert that pole into the win?
Yeah, of course. I think early in the race I pretty much thought that it was going to be mine, had a 10-second lead, and then little did I know that I'd been racking up a 4% engine damage over the course of the race. Nobody had told me, nobody had warned me, it just was there. So unfortunately, came into the pits and got held in a little bit longer due to that 4% engine damage, which was a bit of a drag, but came out and still was in the fight, so I can't blame it on that. I still had the opportunity and I still threw it away.
15 points behind Dan, double points to take. What can you do race 2 to close that gap?
Just try and make my way back through as quickly as possible. Tricky conditions, so there's going to be plenty of frills and spills, and I just need to make sure I don't get caught up in any of them.
Well, best of luck, buddy. We'll get back to it.
Thanks, Matt.
Cheers, buddy. And speaking of luck, this guy couldn't have more luck than Gary 131 in seasons gone by. But Dan, a second place really out of nothing because it was a terrible opening couple of laps.
Yeah, the first couple of laps wasn't really to what I wanted. I've seen the BMWs get an amazing launch and seeing the rest of the guys all just swamp around me. McLaren typical slow start. I was not in a happy place, and wanting to clear the traffic as clearly as possible, stick with Andy, but I just made a mistake, went down the inside of Emo guy, stayed where I was, managed to avoid incidents and get back going. So it felt like Bruno all over again, but nonetheless I went long. Tyres were decent. I was starting to lap quicker than the rest of the guys, and next thing you know, I come out 6th. So yeah, good. I can't complain. Good recovery drive to second. Great recovery drive for second. How's the McLaren in the wet? Because it looked a bit of a handful at times. Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit of a handful at times, but I think it was just me pushing too hard. I kind of got out of a comfort zone where I was trying to catch cars in front, and in practice it was just so much smoother, and I think I just was trying too hard trying to catch cars. So kind of, once I got into clear air, I went back to the style that I was driving. That was giving me time, but it's alright, the McLaren. I feel like in the wet it's more easier to control, but if I'm honest, I am missing the Porsche, especially in these conditions, because I can literally throw it about, but I'm making it work. It's a challenge.
9-point lead now at the top of the standings after Fury had a bit of a shocker. What's the plan race 2, bud?
Well, I know Fury will come back stronger at Texas. I know that for sure. And Andy as well. I think Andy's having a season that I had last season in the Porsche, where it was just constantly in the top 3 all the time. So it's going to be hard to beat Andy while he's on the roll. But race 2, I pretty much was in the pack, so possibly go long, maybe shorter, who knows, but we'll see where we end up after lap 1.
Well done, mate. Best luck, good luck for race 2.
Thank you very much, and congratulations, Gary, on the win and new baby girl. And I'm back. And Emo guy, if you are listening still, mate, yeah, it's totally fine, bud. Don't worry about it. It's racing, you know. It is what it is. So no worries. We'll just go again. How you getting on, Biggs?
Okay. P2.
I can see that. I think the problem is the good lap times are going to go now. So even though you've done that, you might be good for a start. But I would be careful with Maze, mate. A lot of people are complaining about him. So just be wary.
Well, I know I'm going to go backwards. There's a lot of people at the back that had a lot more pace than me.
Yeah, but we're all at the back now, and we're going to end up in the carnage. So if you can break away as quickly as you can, you know, then and get away, you know. That's all I can suggest. Try and clear a gap and let all of us sort of trip over one another. Yes, mate, my tyres were so far gone on the front, so I had nothing about Maze. And about Maze, he was screwing up Fury like my... Yeah, I know, mate. I was sat behind him for a few laps, and these two were tripping over one another, and yeah, I really don't know how to race Maze. I really don't. He's tried putting me in the grass and in the wall a handful of times, so he's got pace, but he just doesn't have racecraft. That's the problem. But no worries, mate. Just you're having a great season nonetheless, and I hope you're feeling better from your surgery that you had. I know the pain you're going through. I was there myself, but I hope you're well, dude, and we'll go again. Does you seem like there's not improvement going on out there?
Yeah, it's sort of halted again now, isn't it? Like the first round.
Well, Maze went fastest with 45.5.
It's not as wet as the first qualifying, but
it's just rain because we had snow in the first one. Exmar 46.6. Sutty's gone out. He's on a 36.8. So that would put him. Oh, that was his outlap, I think. Where is Sutty? 57.9, so he hasn't improved. Exmar's done, he's not coming out.
one more lap.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I was told by my doctor not to be sitting as long as I am, so yeah. Best of luck in the second race, man, and I'll see you out there. Yeah, catch you later, mate. Take it easy. Nail it. Oh,
that was messy.
now lift. Lift. I've been trying to touch that grass on the inside.
It's this corner I struggle with. I can't.
Are you still on the brakes? Are you still on the brakes as you're going in?
No.
Okay, brake earlier. I know it sounds mad, but brake earlier.
Yeah, okay.
And try and get on this inside curb here. Try and get on it, get on it, get on it, get right on it. You just seem to be suffering with understeer. Yeah. How much engine braking you got on?
Whatever your setup was, I haven't changed it.
Oh, 3 then. Right. Oh. What can we do in race 2? Starting behind Fury. Right, great. And Andy's behind me as well. I felt like I had quite a decent launch off the line. I don't know about you.
I had an awful start.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I bogged right down, so I just took it easy first couple of turns and just followed everyone.
Yeah, fair enough. Let's get underway for a race 2. Starting mid-pack, kind of where I don't want to be, to be honest. But you know, we'll give it a go. Who's still out on track? Maze. Which is pointless because the only man that's going to beat him is Monkey Boy. Peaceful improved at the end there. Keep an eye out for that Ferrari at the start.
It was those that got me at the start in the first race.
Right, let's go. Come on. Right, let's go, man. Let's go. No. And here's the snow again. If you say me, Nicky, I'm gonna kill you. He probably has as well. Do you know what? We can probably shut the air radiator a little bit more. We'll go 40. I love the fact that it's snowing with 10 degrees. That's brilliant. I love that. I guess that's track temperature though. At least now I know that Emo Guys, he says it's his fault, the incident, so that's one thing. Don't have to worry about that one now. Right, let's do this. And again, sorry to people watching if they can hear my breathing. I noticed recently my streams are like that. But we're underway here for round 10 of the championship. Oh my god, my dad's McLaren just keeps popping up. We survived lap 1. I've done it again. When you want in the pit, Biggs?
I'm okay at the minute because I'll pit anytime soon. I'm going to end up on track.
Right, I'm going now.
Andy's got me, but if I can stay ahead of this group in clean air, I'll be quite happy for a few laps.
Ready? Go!
Wasn't the best stop, but hey hey. But hopefully with clean air, we can do the opposite of what we did in race 1. At least with me coming in early, people think I got damage. You're in the pits?
Yeah.
Alright. This should be interesting to see. How far away from Fury were you?
Yeah, well, I let Andy through, let Fury through. They're quicker than me. I wasn't prepared to lose time doing it.
How close were you to him?
I was following Fury. I was within a second. He was
Okay.
slowly through.
Are you on pit exit now?
Yes.
I'm not quite going to get you.
A new personal best. Great job.
Did you have a fast pit stop?
Yeah. Yeah, I had 1 engine damage though.
Nice.
I'd shot the rad right down to about 10% of this race.
Going down your inside. I'm going in. Wow, you brake late there.
Yeah. Just about when it stops.
Good job. I think Fury's been disqualified.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit too eager to get on the get off the pit limiter. Still with me, mate?
Yeah, I'm dropping back, but...
Maze can make a mistake up ahead. Good points though, so stick with it, bud. Cheers, monkey boy. I'm not going to catch Andy in time. But Maze has come out, so that should be a little bit more helpful.
I'd have liked a podium, but I'll take a P4 at the minute.
Mate, anything can happen. Maze is still leading this race, and me and Andy are catching him hand over fist, so anything can still happen, but stick with it. Lovely little wiggle on exit. That's lost some time.
lap now, mate. We need this second place. You've got the pace. Come on, you can do it.
Whoa, another second. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'll take a fifth with the pace I had.
No, that's good points, mate. Good points. Oh.
Great stuff with your results tonight. They were much better.
Yeah, I reckon it would have been a bit better. Wow. Oh, good points though, mate. We walk away with solid points. And Andy hasn't got a teammate. With Fury not scoring points either.
Yeah,
we extend
we're still looking really strong in the teams, aren't we?
Yeah, I think now I'm struggling with drivers, but if I can walk away with this with constructors, I'll be happy. Andy just picked me to fastest lap, but hey hey. Oh.
Right, good stuff. I'm gonna go.
Alright, mate.
Catch you
Take it
later.
easy. Oh, I've got to join the party anyway. Catch you later, mate.
I'm just updating the tables because Nick. Night. Maze Gamer 7th with D-Biggs 8th, Peaceful 9th, Exmore up into the top 10 with Sutty in 11th, Argent 12th, Disco 13th, Little Leach goes above Monkey Boy for 14th, and KLF not far off the back of Monkey Boy in this one. Constructors looks like this. Shake and Bake lead the way, 24 points clear of Sandbags. Motorsport, Slingshot, Motorsport are down in third with Leach Motorsport gaining on the back of them. Team Prolapse of them P5 with Forever Forward 6th, Simplay Racing 7th, and Audio Sport Prolapse in 8th. And I forgot who finished third in this race. I think it was Andy. It was, so we will start with Andy. That was a heck of a fight again at the end, wasn't it?
That was chaotic there on the last lap. Yeah, I was a little bit peeved about this last corner, end of the second to last lap. I don't know what I'm going to do about that one, but no, it was a good battle. And 2 P3s, I'm not too unhappy with that, but yeah, I don't know. Wasn't happy with some of the driving at the end.
You've got to feel happy with the 2 P3s. Yes, you've lost points to Dan, 10 points tonight to Dan, but knowing that you've got double points over him, surely that 10 points isn't too bad at this stage.
No, not at all, especially with the double points. Obviously having the double points does help a lot. You know, in terms of the championship, it's still going pretty well, but yeah, I don't know, the end of that race could have been a little bit cleaner.
Going into next week, Texas Road Course, halfway point of the season, what you're looking to do there in the BMW. Do you know that track well at all, or...?
Not at all, no. I've raced it in a Clio Cup race and I did absolute awful. So it's not really a track that I know very well, but having said that, this BMW seems to make me like tracks that I've never liked. So it's a car that I really enjoy driving, so maybe I might end up finally kicking with it, who knows.
Well, we wish you the best of luck next week, buddy. Congrats on the fastest lap. Not seen any votes for driver of the day come in, but well done either way, buddy.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
We go to Dan now. 2 second places, but that was close on the last lap, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was a bit close, and I knew that the last lap was my last chance to try and stop Andy scoring more points. I went for a move, and I just missed my braking. I didn't know where he disappeared to, because I went to lift in the middle of the chicane and noticed he cut the chicane, so either way he kept the position. But it was just a misjudge of braking, and nonetheless I'll walk away with second quite happy, but I was just hoping that the two in front were going to trip over one another, and it got me a little bit closer, but just managed to nab them at the end.
Yeah, was you hoping that them two was going to have a bit of a battle more so that you could get close to the end?
Well, I noticed me and Andy were catching Mays quite quickly on our own, and then as we got closer and closer, I just saw that Andy and Mays got a bit close. That gave me an opportunity to catch to the back of them. And it was last lap. It was either send it or... Well, I attempted the Sutty send it, and it failed miserably. But either way, I was trying to give Andy the position back. But again, like I said, I don't know where he disappeared to, and he kept the position anyway. So, yeah, I feel like that end of lap was a bit messy.
Good night for yourself, though. Like you say, 2 second places. Go to Texas next week. What's the thoughts there?
Walk away with 2 second places, considering I had 2 spins. I'll be happy with that. I'll take that. But Texas, on the other hand, I just got to get rid of the downforce, and go as quickly as I possibly can.
Full Dean Wasaki?
Possibly. This is the only way to get the McLaren to work, so possibly.
Full Dean Wasaki, we look forward to it. Dan, best of luck tonight. It looks like driver of the day is going your way from the chat vote. Smithy and DJ Phil in the chat giving you driver of the day, and that's the only ones we've heard from so far. So congrats on the chat vote for driver of the day. And we look forward to seeing you next week, buddy.
Thank you, and I look forward to commentating at Azerbaijan on Sunday night. Make sure you tune in.
Yes, make sure you tune in, 7 PM GMT, to watch Dan commentate on us F1 Azerbaijan Baku for round 5 of the season. Nicky might try and join him. Be a shame to not see Nicky on track again. But Nicky might be awake to join Dan in the commentary box this time around. Can more than 6 drivers finish? We'll put the polls up on the group, no doubt, throughout the week for that one. But nonetheless, Dan, congrats on the 2 second places.
Thank you very much, mate, and we'll see you at the next one.
Yeah, cheers, boys. We've got Maze Gamer in as well, and Maze, very easy start, but a tricky end.
Yeah, I just had no tires left. I think I pushed the tires too hard in the first phases of the race, and I had no grip at the end.
It was a case of get off the line and do kind of what you did at Watkins Glen, just pull a gap early stages of that race. I think we've lost Maze.
Sorry.
No. Is it?
Yeah, it was like Watkins Glen, just trying to build the gap and try to keep it. I know Andy and Donatos will be faster, so I just need to pull a gap and try to defend.
Going into Texas next week, halfway point of the season. Have you driven Texas much? What's your thought there?
Yeah, I drove I think in my last league. And the Mercedes was very impressive there with the straight line speed. So I'm pretty optimistic about it.
Well, we wish you the best luck there next week, buddy, and congratulations on your race win tonight.
Thanks, and cheers. Cheers for not those for a double podium for Pro Labs.
Indeed. Nikki, driver of the day and final thoughts from yourself.
Everybody's chosen gone for Dan, but myself, I'm going to say for driver of the day for Gary, to be honest.
Yeah, I think I'll be with you on that one. Final thoughts on tonight's action?
Unreal in the way that was just unbelievable. Last race, Andy and Dan crossing that line, that was just. But yeah, that was good racing tonight. Very good racing. A lot of close battles, a lot of little touch and goes, little taps here and there. But yeah, brilliant racing again. Well done for the pro guys.
Yes, indeed. Well done to all pro guys. Well done to everybody who is involved tonight. Cheers to have you in. I'm going to give Gary my driver of the day as well, because I think he's been brilliant. So he gets the commentator driver of the day. The fans driver of the day goes the way of Unorthodox. We'll be back though Sunday night, 7 p.m. GMT for Azerbaijan, the Baku Grand Prix, round 5 of a 16-round season. Can I continue to pull away out front, or will Green Pies be back? Will anybody be there to stop me? Will the walls stop me this week? Who's going to make the most pit stops? I think that was the biggest talking point, Dan, on Sunday. So who will make the most pit stops, DJ Phil or Gary 131?
I was going to say, can Aston Martin keep their front wings and not make them there and then? That's my question.
Yeah, we've decided to move a manufacturing factory out to Baku for the Grand Prix for Gary. But no, join us at 7 p.m. GMT for the Baku Grand Prix. We'll be back live next Wednesday and Thursday night for your Pro and Pro-Am GT3s. Dan and Kelly, Sticky and Sticky Junior in your box on Wednesday night, commentating on me and Nicky, if he doesn't hit his teammate once again. And then me and Nicky will be back in the commentary box commentating on these mad lads in the snow. But this time, it's not Daytona, it's Texas Road Course. From all of us here at Simplay Motorsport, take care. Good night.
Bye-bye.
Mad lads.
And just to finish off on my channel, thank you all for watching. Thank you for all the comments as well. I think I've got a couple of new followers on Twitch, so thanks for the followers as well. Make sure you tune in next week for Texas Road, and I might do a Friday night fight night tomorrow night, possibly, not sure, but we'll see. But we'll walk away with most points, so sweet. Catch you all later, and see you next one.